Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, coming to you live from an undisclosed location somewhere deep in the heart of American flyover country. Just a closing thought for you for this day, just a closing idea for you from this day, and something for you to think about as you go to sleep, something for you to ponder as you move across your life. We've talked over the past few days and weeks and months. We've talked about the concept of David Icke's Archontic Inversion. We've talked about the upside down as it is described in the TV series Stranger Things. We've talked about it as being a world that is the exact opposite, the mirror reflection of what is real, what is true. And yet, though it is apparently the same, it is apparently a copy, it is a matrix. It is a simulation. It is not real. It is not true. It looks the same. It appears the same, yet it's different. It's opposite. It's a mirror image, but it's not even really true. It's just on the surface. And once you disturb it a little bit, you can see the ripples and understand that it's not really the way it looks to be. It gets complicated, it gets difficult, and it's one thing to talk about it. It's one thing to postulate about it. It's one thing to ruminate about it. It's one thing to think about it. But I've been waiting for a couple of months, I think, at least, to show you graphically what I am trying to show you, what I'm trying to impart to you. I'm trying to give you an idea of this is probably a simulation, but within a simulation is a simulation. This world isn't real, but within this real world, there's something even less real. We're probably living in a dream, but within the dream, there is a dream. And there is the world in which we live. There is the true world. And then there's a representative of the world that we really live in that's not true. And we can decide which one to live in, but we have to learn to recognize that they are different. We have to learn to recognize that we're in something that's not real. And as hard and as difficult as it is, I think I found an analogy that might help you. This was earlier today. I'm sitting there just after a plunge, I believe. And I looked out the window, and finally the time was perfect. So I want to show you this. And this to me is the greatest expression, the greatest graphic expression of the upside down, of the inverse world in which we live. And I want to show this to you. And perhaps it will jog something in your mind. Perhaps it'll flip a switch. Perhaps it will be an aha moment. Perhaps you'll begin to ask questions, question answers, look at things twice, look at things more deeply, and perhaps you'll be less apt to blindly accept what seems to be true. And for those of you that are veteran viewers of this channel, and thank you so much for pushing us over 34,000 viewers, this won't be anything tremendously mind-blowing for you, I don't think, although it is a great graphic reminder. For those of you that are new, those of you that are visiting, this might be one of the most profound moments of your life as you understand and realize the Archontic Inversion, as you understand and realize the upside down. So here goes, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this and see if this doesn't jog something within your mind, within your heart, really. And see if this doesn't make you think about things in a little bit different fashion. This is earlier today, out my back door, looking and watching. And this, of course, is the lake. This, of course, is the real world, quote unquote. the water line, and then this is water. But it's a perfect reflection of the sky. Which one is really sky? Which one is really water? If I turned this video upside down and showed you this, you would believe this was the sky. If I turn this video upside down, you would believe these are really the houses and that this was the water. Because until something disturbs it, until something ripples it, you can't tell the difference unless you learn to tell the difference. They look exactly the same. They look to be identical. But one is true and real, and one is a mere reflection. One is the world in which we live. The other is a reflection, an imitation. Is this the real sky, ladies and gentlemen? Or is this the real sky? How can you tell? You have to look for the docks. You have to look for the hangars. You have to look for the things. You have to change your perspective. You've got to be able to look and see and know that things aren't what they seem to be. It seems simplistic. It seems easy. But until you learn to do this in life, second by second, nanosecond by nanosecond, until every single moment of your conscious existence is checking, testing, asking questions, questioning answers, you'll get caught up in the reflections. You'll get caught up in that which isn't real. And you'll find yourself fighting phantoms and chasing dreams that aren't even real. From somewhere deep in the heart of American flyover country, I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, encouraging you to ask questions and question answers, encouraging you to look, to think, to ask, encouraging you to unindoctrinate yourself.